This is exactly what I would do to become a full-time content creator and UGC creator in 6 months. If I had to start over from zero, this is exactly what I would do to get my first 1,000 followers and my business set up and rolling. And I'm gonna be sharing some exact content ideas that you can use for social media for growth to get those first followers. Hi, my name is Kelly. I am a content creator, influencer, designer, and creator. Anywhere we love to be able to work remotely. I am one of your OG digital nomad girlies, content creating girlies for years. So I've been doing this a while and the landscape has changed quite a bit. So I would definitely do things differently if I were gonna start over right now, start from scratch, building my business as a content creator to become a full-time content creator, which is what I do now. This is exactly what I would do. And because I've seen the trajectory, I also have my regrets of things I wish I had done. So part of the gist of it, and I always say this, is I would get into creating content right away. I've said this in like multiple videos. If you are not new to my channel, I've said this many times. I would start with UGC creation. I would become a UGC creator because I would want to start working with brands. I would be starting to build my business as a creator. I wouldn't be focused on like purely just trying to build my following and then try to work with brands. I would try to start working with brands right away. So I would start as a UGC creator because that will help shape your brand. Building your brand can take some time. That's why I say like at least 6 months, but you can start working with brands right away as a content creator. You just need to create the content. This is gonna be a fun tutorial because we get to do all the fun stuff, coming up with your brand, coming up with your vision, coming up with your content. I'm gonna give you exact specific content examples that you can even use that will both help build your portfolio, but your brand and grow your following on social media. People who like just wanna be like a UGC creator, like why not also build your personal brand? You can charge more by being able to do UGC content and social media posts. You can be charging $100, $200, $300 minimum with like hardly any followers for these social media posts because that's just like the price of content. So the first step in building your brand as a creator is we need to have a vision of your direction, okay? Building a brand as a creator, you basically are like creating a persona and like showcasing a persona of yourself. It doesn't have to be like a category. It's more of like you have to have an idea for like a vibe and a vision for your content and for your brand. So like your brand vibe, that's the most important. And it can kind of be like an aesthetic, but it just has to be like the vibe of your brand. Generally, as a UGC creator, that goes along with like the aesthetic, like how your content is shot and how it looks. You want to have this vision for what you want it to be. So this is the really fun part where you're gonna go on Pinterest and you're gonna get some ideas for like the content that you want to create. Spend some time on Pinterest, like pin your favorite stuff of like the direction. Like if you see content, I want that to be my brand. It's like you might want that to be your brand, but it also has to be in the realm of like what's realistic for you. Like if you live in the mountains and you're like pinning all this like ocean stuff, like how easy is it going to be for you to create that content? Unless you're going to be like in the travel niche and know that you're going to be traveling at least twice a year to be able to batch all that content that you need to be that type of creator. Something that's like in the realm of possibility that's like easy for you to do. I've created like beach content at home because I just like had sand and seashells, and then I wasn't even at the beach, right? Like I just put some sand and seashells to film the content. But you just need to have a specific vision or lens of what you're gonna create. And it helps to look at like creators that you're inspired by that you think you could be similar to. So it's like one thing to like have creators that like are established, that you like love their content, and you can love their content, but it's like, okay, where are the creators that you look up to that like your content could become similar to, that you can look to for like actual inspiration? Remember, no copying ever. If you ever do replicate someone's content, you want to make sure to credit them in the caption and stuff, but just someone that like you would be similar to. And then the other step when you're gathering this inspiration of creators is you want to look at like who's growing, because you wouldn't necessarily want to look at someone who grew like 5 years ago and then they haven't grown at all unless they've grown their business. So you want to see that they're one, actively having paid partnerships on their page. So look at their last 15 posts. Do they have any that are paid partnerships? That will tell you that they're actively working with brands. You've been following for a while, like you'll see like if they've been growing. But if they're new to you, you could just like go look at their analytics history basically online and like see what their growth has been, like have they been growing? Because that will give you a good idea of like if their content type is trending, if it's relevant and growing. Like it's just like a good indicator of like, okay, someone who is growing, if I want to grow, like that's the type of content I should be creating. If someone's working with a lot of brands recently, okay, and I want to work with a lot of brands, that's content I could be creating. So it might be different people, might be multiple different people, but you want to like have a vision. So this is the fun part. We're going to go like on Pinterest and you're gonna create a little mood board and have like an idea for your vision for your brand, okay? And I do this like every quarter basically. Like I always like reevaluate like where I am at in my creator business, want my content to go, like where do I want my brand to go. You want to refresh it like once in a while and like make sure you're like staying like relevant with it too. So we've got like our vision. All right, so now we want to get our creator setup going so that we can start creating the content and start building our portfolio. I'm gonna like dive into the portfolio so we can start working as a UGC creator right away with brands. But we want to get our quick creator setup. Get a place in our house that we can film. So ideally this is going to be right in front of a window that has really great lighting, and you can make a little setup for you to be able to shoot content. So a way for you to shoot content that may include you. You want a backdrop or to have like a cutting board or some nice surface. Maybe you have great counters. Maybe you have a beautiful home already. But if you don't, some good hacks are just setting up like a little mini studio. So taking like a nice cutting board, and maybe like a marble cutting board, and then going to like Home Depot or Lowe's or the local hardware store and picking up some free tile samples to use as like a little backdrop, set up in front of a window, and that's where you can shoot your content. That's where you can shoot products, and it's so easy. And then if you want to take it a step further, order a ring light and order a tripod. I'll link my faves below that I've ordered off Amazon or off online, wherever you want. I'll link the ones that I have. Order those because you're going to want to have steady shots, putting it up on books or something. The other thing is also getting a little like sticky thing to put on the back of your phone. That way, a little suction cup thing to put on the back of your phone. That way you can just take your phone and like stick it to a mirror or stick it to a wall. Like if you're going to be doing beauty or skincare type stuff and be able to shoot in your bathroom, then you can stick it like right on your mirror to be able to film. So those would be like the very basics of stuff that I would get, and you don't need to go get the fancy tripods, the fancy ring lights. Like just get like the very inexpensive ones. Pick one. I would pick the tripod probably first because you can just always prioritize shooting in front of a window. Then I would do the ring light after that. We're going to start building out our UGC and content creator portfolio. So next we're going to get our content started for brands. So you just need like a few product samples, and some of these are going to go in the content examples I'm going to cover later. Basically, we just want to get like the basics of our content so that way we can start pitching brands to work with them before we're even worried about growing on social media. But anyways, we got some initial content set up. So the next thing we want to do is also start our social media profiles and start our website with our blog and portfolio, and we want to start our email list. So I say this with the intention of going full time. Like you don't need to do all those things right away, but if you're like, I want to go full time in 6 months, like this is what I would do for people to start taking you seriously. Not just like your potential audience members who are going to follow you, but also for brands. Like if they see you have a website set up, you have a professional email, and everything is aligned, like they're going to be taking you seriously as a creator. Perfect world, you will have your social media profiles on all the social media. So you'll have an Instagram, you'll have a TikTok, and a YouTube channel. You're gonna have the same handle for all of those. The handle you're going to use is something with your name in it. You don't have to if you know you're gonna be super niche. Like if you're gonna be super travel and it's like traveling with whoever, like you can be super niche like that if you know like you're just like gonna stay super niche like that. But in general, I'm like, just do your name or something with your name. Like if you know you really want to be zoned in on like UGC, like I would do like UGC with Kelly or content with Kelly, or I would do like Kelly creative if I want to keep it flexible. If I think I'm gonna do creative stuff. Otherwise, like I suggest doing your name because it gives you the most flexibility in your brand, because like your brand can evolve, and if it's just your name, it makes it easier to do that over the years. Like I've been doing this for many years. Like I didn't do mom and baby content like when I first started, and then now I do because I've been doing this for over 8 years, and so like it was just my name from the beginning, and it makes it easy. So I always suggest using your name, something with your name, UGC with Kelly. Like that's what I do if I know I'm like starting a UGC business. Make sure you have your headshot and make sure it's like very eye-catching. Honestly, anything with blue or pink, bright color is like very eye-catching. Now, if you want your brand, when you did your vision board, if it's like, you know, it's gonna be like super neutral, I want your headshot to be like this bright color, then like align with your content style. So like my content, I do a lot of like beach, water focused stuff. So like having a blue background on my headshot like fits the vibe. So you just wanna like make sure that it's like cohesive and fitting the vibe. The other thing is, so you've got your main handle, but then in your name space, you want to put like your name and then like content creator or UGC, or like if you are specific to like beauty or skincare or clean skincare, affordable travel. If there's a niche angle that you're taking, or like relatable mom or like millennial, like if there's a certain angle that you're taking, you want to put that like in your main name, because that's what's super searchable on both like TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. So I would do that. And then in your bio, we're just going to make sure all your bios are linked up here. Like the quick information about yourself that's related to your content. You want to put your email that brands will be able to reach out to you for collabs and UGC. You want to put that in your bio. Basically want to include the information that's going to be relevant for people to want to follow you. Like they should land on your page and they should know like what you share about. So in that spot, you're putting what you share about and how it relates to someone and how it will help someone, how you're going to benefit someone and what you share about, so that like they can like get your vibe right away and understand and want to follow you. So this is all about like, again, making everything like super cohesive and making it easy for them to follow you. So we've got your bio done, part up. So we're going to set up your blog, website portfolio, and your domain. I suggest just doing everything through SiteGround, who is today's video sponsor. They make it so easy to be able to set everything up because it's all under one platform. You can set up the domain, host your website with WordPress so that you have a blog all in one space. They have 24/7 support if you need help, and they make it a one-click WordPress installation, so it's so easy. They have tons of templates for you to use, so everything gets set up easily. And with their hosting packages, you get the domain name included, and you also get the email. Also the same as your handle, making everything cohesive, right? Like you've got your handle on your socials, and then you've got your, basically your handle is your website domain, and that's gonna then be your email address. So mine is Kelly Hill is my handle. My website is kellyhill.com, and my email address is hello@kellyhill.com. So SiteGround also makes it so that you can easily have your email included as well. The hello@kellyhill.com, you can have that through there too. So it makes it so easy to do. And then I have a full step-by-step tutorial to be able to set this up that you can go watch. You can watch the in-depth tutorial of that, but I just want to cover like all the steps of the whole process of getting your creator business together. But go watch that in-depth tutorial when you're at this setting up the blog and website portion. This is like your home on the internet, and this is like the home of your brand. So basically when you're across social media platforms, it's all basically like funneling to your blog or to your portfolio, right? Like a brand might discover you on social media and like you do your postings on social media, but like they're gonna go check out your portfolio of work because it's organized on your website. People are gonna go in depth to read things that your products you're recommending on your blog. So that's like the main hub. Now that we've got this blog and website set up through there, you've got your email set up through there. Now we can put a link page together through your blog, and that's also going to help you get more clicks. Like this is such an insider hack. You know, you might have like other like link trees or whatever, and they're free, but again, we're thinking long-term vision here and like setting this up for the long term so you can become a full-time creator. For your links, your link in your bio, having it be one of your website pages, all of the traffic that you're getting from your social media, those clicks are becoming page views, and they're more likely to then stay on your website and bounce around your website because they're already there. So you're getting them more quickly into your main ecosystem and tracking. So it's gonna help your website views go up, but you'll be able to use that for brands. Hey, I'm getting like 10,000 views per month. It's gonna help skyrocket those views of your website by having it there, and also being able to get the data of it really easily. Okay, so for SiteGround, I've got a link you guys can use below to sign up for SiteGround. So I will include that in the description. So make sure you get that to be able to start your website, blog, WordPress, and email all through there. Setting up our email list, and again, you can set up through email tools through SiteGround and start growing your email list to be able to directly access, you know, no algorithm needed, direct access to your audience. If you already have an idea for like maybe like a freebie, or you want to do like a weekly newsletter or maybe a monthly newsletter, like a lifestyle creator or like a mom creator or like a beauty creator, you'd be sending out a newsletter update, right, to your list of things that, you know, currently you're loving that they can shop and have affiliate links with. Or if you're selling like a digital product, you know, you would be selling then and to your audience through the email list. So that's kind of like my one little like option. Like you can decide whether you want to start that right now. But I'll tell you what, I am so glad. Like I had no idea what to do with an email list, and in 2018 like I started mine even though I had no idea what to do, and I'm like so glad today that I did. So I'm just gonna say that you might not know, but do it anyways. That's again why I like using recommended SiteGround, because it's like we know you're gonna have your website and your blog, so they have the tool right there, so you can start building your email list right there, even if you don't know like what you're gonna send yet. We'll figure that out, don't worry. I'll give you we'll have some more tutorials on that. You can have a section on your site, sign up for my newsletter basically, and people subscribe. Well, we've got that set up now. Okay, so then the last step, and this is important, you know, as a content creator, UGC creator, and lifestyle creator, is getting your affiliate set up so that when you recommend products, you can start getting a commission. So there are two places that I want you to apply to. So one is through ShopMy. Here's my affiliate link. I'll link that in the description. They have like a lower threshold because you'd be going through my affiliate link. Because it's through my link, you'll be more likely to be accepted into the platform. With ShopMy, if you don't know what ShopMy is, it's basically a place where you can recommend all your products and have them all listed out. And then when someone clicks to buy them, them, you get and they purchase it, then you get a little bit of commission. You're also able to get partnerships through this platform, so it's like a easier one to get on. If you happen to already have 1,000 followers already, but LTK would be the other platform I'd recommend. If you don't have 1,000 followers, then I'm gonna put you towards ShopMy. So use my link below to sign that up, and that's how we're gonna put together like your top product recommendations, little categories of like all the different products you recommend, so that you can start recommending those and getting affiliate income. You can also apply to the Amazon Associates and start your own Amazon store as well. And you can list groups of products for you to recommend, and people can shop your Amazon store. I'm gonna take these links and put them on that link page that we made for your blog. So when they go to that link page, it's going to have all the links to all your socials on there. It's going to have the link to your blog. It's going to have the link to your portfolio. It's going to have your email to contact you to work with you for collab and UGC. And then it's also going to have the link to your ShopMy and or Amazon storefront. So I'm going to give you an example of what mine looks like on the screen here so you can see it. You like have a freebie that you want people to download, or a digital product already that you're ready to sell. You would also include it in this. So now we're into like the fun stuff, and you really want to have like a bunch of pieces of content, say like ideas of what you want to create. So anyone that's similar, you want to create a folder in your Pinterest, a folder on your Instagram. I know I want to do like beauty skincare. I'm gonna like go search on Instagram and find stuff that's trending and doing really well and save it and make a folder called like beauty skincare content ideas and save it to that of things to create. We're gonna go back and like reference our mood board. So we want to like keep this vibe like top of mind because this is the type of content we're gonna be creating. Other way that we're gonna like be honing in on creating this like vibe and aesthetic is we want to be shooting in like the same location and the same place for like all this like initial start of content, because that's going to create this like cohesive look. Like anything with you in it, always shooting in that same place is going to give your content that same vibe and that same feel. Pick the places in our home, or maybe it's outside. Like for me, I like just like using a blue sky. You're going to use the same main ways where you shoot content so that it's like super consistent. The other way of like quickly creating a vibe and aesthetic that you can do is by honing in on a specific color palette. So any sort of products you use, maybe it's all pink products, or maybe it's all blue products, or maybe it's like using a combination of like colors, like maybe it's like just bright colors, maybe it's more muted pastel colors, maybe it's just neutrals, maybe it's a lot of blacks. I always include like little seashells and like my product shots or something, like little details like that, creating your vibe. Then like emojis that you might be tending to use. Let's say your vibe and your like brand is more like wellnessy or something, like you might always be trying to include like greens and like plants, like little plant emojis, like white cloud, heart, like kind of like those emoji combos. So you want to like pair like, okay, these are the emojis that like I'm going to consistently use, these are the colors that I'm going to consistently use, and these are the places in my house or like outside that I'm going to consistently shoot. It's just like really going to bring your content very together. That's part of what like really gives that like I'm a professional creator vibe, like I'm a content girly, is by your stuff like looking cohesive like that. And it's not that like you have to be aesthetic, that's just like part of creating the brand of a creator, is like having your specific aesthetic. It's like finding yours. Those little elements, so the emoji combos consistently that match like maybe the colors that you're going to be using, and then the spots in your home with like little decorative objects. So kind of like supplementing, like I'm not gonna just show the products, I'm usually gonna have like a little tray, like a plant, like the difference of using like a green leaf plant versus like a fluffy palm that's like the neutral. So give a different vibe. So you want to pick all those out, have your setup, and now we're ready to start creating our content. We've got our vibe down, we've got our mood board, we've got our direction. So now I'm going to give you some content ideas, and these contents are going to kind of piggyback off of like content you need for your portfolio to work with brands as a creator and UGC creator, but also content that's going to help you grow, because that's what we're here to do. We're going to get those first 1,000 followers. We're going to grow your brand. Let's run through these content ideas, because what you want to do when launching everything is you want to have like at least 9 posts. I'm going to run through these content examples because I don't want to just like give you general ideas. I want to give you like, here, make this exact content. So let's run through these ideas. Okay, so I have my list here of ideas that we're gonna do. So before I dive into these ideas, I wanna cover like a few tips for what to know in order to create these. When we're setting up our account, we wanna make sure that our account is also a creator account. So go into your settings, make sure your account is a creator account. That way you get access to all the analytics. And then same with TikTok and YouTube, you wanna have access to all these analytics and details. The other thing is we wanna pick like our main hero platform. For me, my main hero platform is Instagram as a content creator, kind of like where I focus on first. But if you want yours to be TikTok, if you want yours to be YouTube, you pick those and base everything off of the ecosystems there, and then you cross post to everything else. So we're always posting across all platforms, but you're gonna like pick your main platform that you are generating your content from, basically. Now what we need to know is the trending audio. Use Instagram, you go into Instagram and you go down into your creator settings, and then you can click trending audio and it'll give you the list of all the current trending audio. So that's where I want you to know where to find that trending audio. And then on TikTok, when you go to audio as well, they're usually really good at recommending an audio for your clip. Like they have a really good, like, I don't know, AI system where they can like scan what's in your video and then recommend like an appropriate audio. That is really awesome. That feature is really good. So that's also a good place. But also then if you go into the sounds, you can go over to see what's trending there. And so the other thing I'm going to reference in all these content ideas is B-roll clips. So all a B-roll clip is basically just video of something happening. So me talking to you right now, that is not B-roll. Like this is called a talking head video. Basically just like a video of anything happening. But generally what I'm gonna mean with B-roll for you is like, okay, let's say you're focusing on skincare as a creator, like that's kind of like your main product field that you're gonna be in. Then like a B-roll for you would be like a video showing you like applying moisturizer, or like a video of you washing your face, or just like a video of product versus you talking to the camera. Another example of B-roll is like you watching into your kitchen and then pouring coffee. It's literally just some sort of movement, some sort of action happening. Need you to know those two references for creating all this content. Okay, so our first content that we're going to create, a few different categories for these 9 pieces of content, is we have things that are about you, because people connecting with you is why they're going to follow you. They're going to follow you because that you are providing some sort of information, or they're getting to know you and they're relating to you. You have some sort of insight. So it's like kind of like 2 to 3 of those things are like why people are following you and they're hitting that follow button. This first content idea is an about you video. Text on the screen is going to go, if this is your vibe, welcome to my page. Or you can say, welcome to my account. And what you're gonna do is show like maybe 10 clips, each like 0.2 or 0.3 seconds each. Gonna be 10 clips of like the content that you make. So if it's again skincare, it's gonna show different product shots. So you're gonna have these 10 clips, like 0.2, 0.3 seconds each, and just like flash through it. So it's just like someone who's relating to this stuff. They'll be like, oh yeah, that's me. It'll follow. And then you're gonna pair that with a trending video. For idea number 2, this is another about you. What we're gonna put, the text on the screen, is says, you've been looking for blank, or you can say, you've been struggling with blank, and you find my account. Or you're gonna put something again related to like the type of stuff that you share, and you're gonna use a B-roll clip of your content. You're gonna put like a trending audio on it, and that's it. Like super simple, like 5 seconds or 7 seconds for the trending audio, but it's just like one B-roll clip. You could, if you wanted, show a montage, so like show 3 different clips, but like you could just use one clip. So some examples would be like, you've been looking for summer outfit inspo, and you find my account. You can also do a version where you've been looking for this and find my account, and the this is whatever you're showing the product in the clip. This, so it's like the video showing what the content is. An example is, you've been looking for other single working moms, and you find my account. You've been looking for Caribbean travel tips, and you find my account. It's whatever you share about, whatever your vibe is. I've been looking for some summer inspo, you find my account. You've been looking for some relatable mom life jokes, you find my account. You know, whatever you share about. Content idea number 3. So this is a tip or hack. So it's gonna be, again, related to like your content that you share, but the text on the screen is, how is no one talking about blank? And then you're gonna show it in the video. How is no one talking about blank? How is no one talking about this? And it could just be showing it. In the caption, you talk about it. You might do, how is no one talking about this hack for your toddler? And maybe you're like sort of demoing it in the video, and then you talk about it and explain it in the caption. Or how is no one talking about this cleansing balm that removes a full face of makeup instantly? Or how is no one talking about this Dyson Airwrap dupe? And it's like showing the results of like your hair from the Airwrap dupe. How is no one talking about this hidden gem hotel in Turks and Caicos? It's like a tip or hack, or showing that like, hey, you give information in this category to people, and they're like, oh, I should follow her because she gives tips. Tip hack number 4. This is another tip hack number 4. This is, I can't believe this product alone has made whatever the result is. So the example that I found is that, I can't believe this $10 product alone has made our summers 100 times more enjoyable. So you can include a detail about the product, or like this easy product, or this $10 product. Or you can put like, I can't believe this product alone has made my mornings 10 times easier. I can't believe this hack has made my mornings with 3 kids under 3 10 times easier. Get really, really specific on this tip. I can't believe this product alone has helped take away my acne. I want to like speak to the result of whatever you're sharing. So it could be a product, could be a hack. Why I say we set up your ShopMy or your Amazon store in the previous example, because again, you can say, all right, I link this here, go to my bio or comment blank, and I'll send you a link. So that's why I wanted to have that set up, so you can recommend products and get tracking affiliate sales for that. Now, idea number 5 5, we're branching a new category. We're gonna do a product demo. This is gonna be a really easy product demo. So whatever your niche is, you're going to exclusively show like an easy few clips of the product demonstration, like basically of you using it. It could be unboxing it and then using it. If you wanna be in the travel niche, I would suggest maybe doing a product that's like adjacent to travel or something you would take with you on travel. So like maybe it's a suitcase. So like just show a few shots of like different angles of like opening the suitcase, using the suitcase, and like rolling the suitcase. It's supposed to be like a complicated product demo, but just like an easy one that like would make you want to purchase it or like showcase the product. That's why I'm like, it's easy to do like an unboxing, but if you don't have any new products, use something in your home that looks really nice. It could be a moisturizer. So like opening it, putting it on your hand, cleansing your face, showing the result of your face. Super simple, just a few frames showing it, and you can include a few little details of why you love it in the caption or on the screen, but it's just a simple product demonstration. Content number 6 is going to be an inspirational post, or it could be relatable, but basically you're just going to take one little clip for like 5 to 7 seconds. Use like a montage of clips too. You're just going to find like an inspirational, motivational, or relatable audio like would relate to your niche. Put the clips of yours behind it, and that's it. You can put the text of the voiceover of the audio on the screen so that it's like reading text on the screen for like the first part. I put like the next part of it and switch to another scene, and then I put the text on another part, and it makes it super easy. Number 7, content idea number 7 is a routine video. So maybe it's a morning routine, a skin routine, a makeup routine, my 5 to 9 before my 9 to 5, whatever is gonna relate to like what you're sharing about, your products, whatever it is. Do like 1 to 2 second clips of like 5 different things. Don't make it long, don't make it complicated, make it super, super easy. If you're doing like a morning routine, you can just put literally like a timestamp. So like 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 p.m. Super easy. This kind of like gives insight, like you might be doing something that's like helpful for someone to learn, but it also like showcases who you are for like people to get to know you. Our last 2 pieces, we're gonna do 2 authority pieces, and these are really great for building followers because it's showing an opinion that people can look up to and relate to. It just shows that like you know your stuff, but also like you're not afraid to like share your opinion or insight. You've known skincare for a long time, like people who don't, they need like your opinions on things. Like you might have some dying opinion. So these next 2 content ideas, but they're gonna be super easy. It's not gonna be like overwhelming where you're like scared to post it, okay? Because I understand. So this first one is a authority piece. So you're gonna use like a 4 to 7 second B-roll clip, be kind of related to what you're talking about, like, or showing like a product that's related to what you're talking about. That's great, but it doesn't have to be. Have the text on the screen, you're gonna have trending audio you're gonna pick. So you're gonna make a statement or state an opinion you have related to your product's niche or style. Example of text on the screen is, this is the hill I'll die on, ... blank, whatever your opinion is about that thing. Text on screen that says, not sure who else needs to hear this, but ... and then whatever your opinion is. You don't need a 10-step skincare routine, you just need to blank. Like that could be the fill in the blank. So not sure who else needs to hear this, but you don't need a 10-step skincare routine, you just need to blank, whatever that opinion is. Not sure who else needs to hear this, but you don't need to plan an elaborate trip, just book a cruise to see a few countries without needing to unpack your suitcase more than one time. So that was again getting super specific. So with this, you can make it like vague or get more and more specific on giving like your opinion, like just go do this thing. Don't do this, do this. It's showcasing your authority that you have an opinion on how someone should be doing something, basically. And people look up to that. Our last piece is an authority piece as well. So again, we're gonna use like a 4 to 7 second B-roll clip. Again, it's like related to your main niche, aesthetic, style, whatever. Use it with a trending audio, and then text on the screen is gonna say, this is your sign to start blank. So it might be, this is your sign to start waking up before your kids get up, because your day will go so much better. This is your sign to start getting your eyebrows laminated. That one's a super simple one. This is your sign to start thrifting. So with this, it is more important that your B-roll kind of like showcases what you're talking about. This is you influencing someone to do something or visit something. This is your sign to visit Caribbean in the off season. Influencing someone to do something and you're showing the why. So this isn't like needing as much of the caption explanation, kind of trying to show the why they should visit. So it's like, if it's like visiting the Caribbean in the off season, it would be a video of you there in the off season and it looks beautiful and like there's no crowds, right? Like, because there's no crowds. Like you can put the reasons in it, like a little influence piece. Ran through our content ideas, and honestly, if you're just new starting out, you can literally go, once you create all these, like go post all these at once. Spend the next 9 days, make one of these every single day. If you can batch it all right away, do it all right away. get those 9 posts up. Literally, if you have a fresh account, get them all up. But then after that, we're gonna create a posting schedule because we're trying to grow, right? We're trying to become a full-time creator in 6 months. This is now the work part. Like, we did this setup, now we're putting in the work, and like, this is your lifestyle now. Like, this is your life. Like, you are a creator, okay? You're a creator and you're creating every day. Maybe you're just creating every week. You just need to pick like what's gonna work with you and your schedule, right? Like, you're working full-time, or maybe you have kids, you're busy, like you have a million things going on, right? My experience, you can't half do it. So you either pick, you're gonna batch all your content, all 5 to 7 posts for the week on one day and schedule it out, or you're every day after dinner I do my posts. You're just gonna pick one or the other, and you're just gonna commit to that. And I think the hardest part is like the content itself. It's not that hard. Like, we're making it easy, right? Just simple B-roll. And the great thing is with these types of ideas is like, you can reuse the same type of content. You don't need to have like new content. You just recycle like a bunch of the same content over and over and over again. It's like editing it in new ways. We're gonna commit to posting at least 5 days a week, if not 7. Every time you sit down to post, say you pick Instagram as your hero platform, you're gonna post on Instagram, and then you're gonna post it on TikTok, and then you're gonna post it on YouTube. You're gonna go to your Pinterest page that is also set up. You're going to edit the settings so that all your Instagram posts automatically post to Pinterest. It's like automated. You don't have to like cross post to, it'll just automatically. We gotta decide what's our schedule. Is it every day, or are we scheduling it out? So we're gonna pick, and we're gonna post, and we're gonna get done, and we're gonna grow. That's literally it. Biggest part of being able to become a full-time creator is like getting it set up and then creating this posting schedule and committing into it. Like, what does my life look like as a full-time creator? I might be in a job that I hate and I'm ready. I wanna be having the 40 hours a week to dedicate to content creation. So what does that look like? And to start showing up doing that now. And you will get there in 6 months because you're gonna be putting in the work. So, new creator schedule that we're making is your pitching and collaboration schedule. So once a week, we're gonna send out pitches to brands and apply to campaigns on creator platforms. I have everything you need in my UGC and collaboration starter kit, all the platforms that I'm on. I'll link that down below as well. The platforms you get on to get campaigns and collaborations, get on all those platforms. And I have all my exact pitches I use to send to brands. I've got all that in the starter kit. Start working with brands right away. Everything you need is right there. So once a week, I personally do it every Monday. Every Monday I send out pitches to brands, and I go into creator platforms and apply to all the campaigns. So, and then I do my content every day. Continue, we're gonna keep growing as a creator. And that next step is making our content better and improving continuously. So you'll want to catch my next newest video. When that is up, it'll be how we're going to be making aesthetic videos and just get really good at content creation, because brands, when you're just that good at content, like, brands can't say no. Like, they love you, they love your content. Like, that is why they hire you. You can tune into the next video. So if you have any questions about this, getting started or anything, please drop any comments below. Drop any questions you have below. I'm so happy to answer them. I am so excited for you. So excited about content and creators and like helping you and be able to work from anywhere. It's such a big passion of mine. So leave any comments below. And if you're not already subscribed, if you found this video helpful, please subscribe. Let's hang out. You can follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. I give lots of creator tips also on my Work Anywhere Club account as well. We'll see you next time. And before I go, if you are looking for more support from me on growing your creator business this year, I have just launched this year the Work Anywhere Club community. And so what we do every week inside the community is we have a weekly call together where we work on your creator business together with me. You get me working with you, coaching you step by step. It's so much fun. All the girls on it, we all get on the call and I record them if you can't make it. So you can always like leave questions, and then we have a group board where you can ask your questions. Send me, if you're pitching a brand, for me to review the pitch for the brand or how I can help, or like if you're creating content, I can review the content. I post monthly content ideas as well to help you go viral, to help you grow your following. Whenever I get new brand contacts, I pop them in the group as well for all of the girls inside to apply and reach out to the brand contacts that I get. So it's just a fun group, Work Anywhere Club community. We're all working on growing our businesses together, but you basically get that one-on-one support with me every week. So I will leave the link down below for you to join that. This is the best time to join before the price goes up. Yeah, we meet every week. It is so fun, and that's like where I get to really like get to be inside your business and help you. So I'll leave that link down below for you to join.